Hello there folks, it is me again, Cedric from scaletrains, back with another review, and this time we're going to be reviewing this scaletrains rivet counter, Greenbrier Gunderson multi-max auto carrier. Alright, let's begin here. So yeah, I recently picked this up yesterday at a hobby shop for a whopping price of, what was it, $74.95. This is used, but I barely noticed a difference on anything. It looks basically brand new from what I can tell, so that's why I'm doing or choosing to do a review on this. And this is actually my first ever scaletrains rivet counter or any type of scaletrains freight car. So this is definitely a new experience for me. So yeah, let's open this up. So yeah, starting here you have the the price tag, the scale, the name, product number I believe, and then the image of the auto carrier car. Then on the side here you have scaletrains.com for some reason. You have their address and stuff like that, and then you have a prototype history, which is what I love about scaletrains. And this one was made in 2020, I believe. Yeah, 2020. Then it shows what it has here. And then yeah. Then on the other side, this is what it says. Basically the exact same thing. But yeah. Let's open it up. So, pulling it on this side. Just pull it out. Alright, put the box over there. Then we have some parts. These are the axle caps, as I like to call it, or as it says in the manual, roller bearings. I like how scaletrains actually does this, like how Athearn does. I never noticed it on my Athearn cars until actually now. But yeah, this is nice that they have rotating axle caps. Very much a high quality feature, I will say. And then we have the manuals. I won't go through it, but you have this here, and then it opens up to reveal a very big manual that I can't even fit in the shot. It's that big. It folds out one more time, so I'll put that away. Alright, and then here's the car itself. So let's open the top. Take this off. The color just pops on this, and something I actually really do like, these bits here that are very shiny, those are actual metal, which is something that's pretty interesting to me. So let's pull this out. It has a pretty good weight to it. Although it is light for something like this big, it is a plastic frame, which is, it's fine. If this thing was metal frame, I think it would weigh over a pound, I would assume. And that would, be a bit too heavy, so I think it's okay for it to be plastic. At least for its frame to be plastic. Put this over here. Alright, and for anyone who is wondering, the length of the scaletrains Greenbrier Gunderson Autorack is right at, without including the couplers, it is I'd say 12.5 inches, and then including the couplers it's 13 inches. So I mean that's a pretty big box, pretty big freight car. I was about to call it a box car there. But yeah, the color really pops on this. My camera does not do it justice. Probably the fact that my camera is from 2010 or 2015, so it's pretty old. So I don't have the best, camera. If I could use my phone, I would, because at least that records in 4K. But my editor doesn't want to take the files from the phone, so not sure why. But yeah, as you can see, the rotating roller bearing caps, or axle caps, as I like to call them. You can see that rotating, which is really cool in my opinion. Alright, and then let's put this on the track now, I guess. So, let's get down there. Alright, before I get to the track here, if you guys want to see the history on these Gunderson, Greenbrier Gunderson boxcars. You guys, if you would like, you can, hopefully, if I can get this in a shot, you guys can hopefully pause and read this if you would like. Alright, let's get down to the track. So probably some of you are wondering this. Will the Greenbrier Gunworks auto carrier work on a 20-second radius? This is on my inner line and I have 20-second radius. So let's test this. So let's push it. Yes, it does run on a 20-second radius. That works, but let's see. So can it run with a intermodal car behind it? I don't think so, I would say. Maybe. Oh, can. Well. So yeah, if you want to operate this on a 20-second radius, you can. But I don't know why you would anyways, as, you know, you'd probably have a pretty big layout if you had some of these. But anyways, if you want to run it on a 20-second radius, you can. Now, back to the main line. So now that we're back on the main line, let's see how this thing is. So you can see it does have quite a lot of detail. These are actually magnetic, as you can see. Pulls it, which is pretty cool. I don't think, I know the top is. This detail is not. Couplers aren't. None of this here is. Oh, well, there's something here that's metal. Unless the frame is metal, I don't think it is though. Doesn't say that it is in the on the box, so I don't think it is. But as you guys can see, this thing is very, very, very big. I definitely do like it. It's a nice car. It has, you know, the roller bearings, but something that is strange, that as this is pre-owned, I don't know if it's meant to be like this. But I know you guys can't really see it, but right here where this piping is on the bottom, there is a little, I don't know what you call it. This little piece right here seems to be hitting the roller bearing, and it's like prohibiting it moving. You can see it moves fine the other way, but it can barely move that way. I don't know if that's meant to be like that. I'm guessing it is. This thing basically looks brand new, so I'm not sure what the previous owner would have done to, you know, make that move. I tried bending it out myself, but it would not budge at all. So I'm just going to leave it like that because my radius is wide enough for that to be okay. So yeah, it's still pretty good. Yeah, I think that's fine. Definitely though, when I was making that short you guys just saw where I was running it on the 20-second radius part of my track, if I ran it with you know, the trucks going that way instead of, you know, that way, the truck would end up hitting that piece of detail and it was derailing itself. So that's not good. Like I said, I don't know if that's meant to be like that. I would assume it is. I don't know. But I'll try and move it out myself maybe a bit later. So yeah, from what I know, that's meant to be like that. So yeah, let's yeah, hook it up to some freight cars and move it out. Alright guys, so that's going to conclude my review for the scale trains, what do you call it, Greenbrier Gunderson Multi-Max Autorack, and its BSNF, as we already know. Yeah, this is definitely, probably, actually, I would actually say a perfect model. I've never had a model this good before, where it actually has no problems. Like I said, I am not sure if that, I'll just call it a I don't know, a handrail, maybe it's a brake line. I'll call it a brake line then. If that brake line is meant to be bent in like that, or if the previous owner who had this did something, but this looks basically brand new, so I don't think it was ever used, to be honest. Besides the wear on the box. Yeah, so maybe that's meant to be like that. I don't know. But as you guys know, my point system is, or if you have not joined my, or if you have never seen one of my reviews before, um, I have a point system, and the point system is from 50, and if I don't like something, or it's not prototypical, and maybe it's bad, I'll take points off it. And well, as far as I can tell on this model, it's perfectly fine. There are no issues with it at all besides that brake line, but I can't really, I guess, judge it that much because um, this is secondhand. So yeah, I'm giving it a 50 out of 50 to be honest. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It looks good, it runs good. The only thing I will say, I don't like the stock couplers, but that's not really anything on the model, as I can just change those out very easily. Um, but besides that, it's a perfect model. There's no issues with it at all. So yeah, I hope you guys liked my review on this Scale Trains Rivet Counter Greenbrier Gunderson Multi-Max Autorack auto carrier freight car. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next review. Alright guys, have a good one. Goodbyes. Cedric Trains, signing off.